So today I'm moving through accountability and self responsibility and writing out a list of what I am actually responsible for versus what I've been programmed to think that I am responsible for. Be it from guilt and society's not enough culture and capitalism. How does this affect people's energetic boundaries? And when I'm talking about energetic boundaries, to actually have boundaries that discern the difference between knowing, is it your pain to feel when somebody is crying, or were we taught that that's the compassionate thing to do? And this is something that's really, really deep in our society, where to know that we are emotionally accountable for our own actions, our own thoughts, our own behavior. To release any blame consciousness, any guilt consciousness, and any shame. Knowing that it's okay to know that I am responsible for me, and being responsible for myself is more than enough, and that's not a selfish thing. It's actually efficient. This is a big, big, big issue because this also ties into codependency. This also ties into anxiety. It ties into depletion and burnout. It ties into how healers feel responsible for other people. It ties into the New Age movement completely moving out of alignment with anything because everybody thinks that they're responsible for everybody else. Now, then people who are responsible for themselves, who do really, really well and are successful, everybody who is not accountable has a very, very easy time of accusing and blaming and judging because they live in a state that includes judging, blaming, and lack of accountability. So there's two different streets going on here, okay? But also the signature of tying it into spirituality, but also what is accountability? What are you actually accountable for? What are you actually responsible for? Are you actually responsible for the pain of the world? Or were you just taught that that's the nice thing to do, that if you're able to feel all the pain and suffering of the world, that's going to make a difference? When was the last time you felt your own emotions? Because that's what you're accountable for.